This isn't just another Tuesday. For most, the day will unfold like any other, their awareness untouched by the extraordinary cosmic symphony occurring above. Yet, the universe is extending a golden ticket, an exceptionally rare celestial alignment forged under the most precise and intense cosmic conditions. To miss this fleeting moment, to let it dissolve unnoticed, risks keeping you tethered to stagnant cycles for months, perhaps even years to come. Mark this date, April 8th, 2026. Engrave it. Because what's unfolding in the heavens today is so profoundly rare, so exquisitely precise, and so dynamically potent that astrologers have been charting its trajectory for months with bated breath. This isn't merely a routine planetary transit. It is a cosmic detonator, a threshold where the echoes of the old world collide with the dawning of a new timeline, and you, precisely, are positioned at its epicenter. If you've been grappling with an inexplicable restlessness recently, an internal clamor for liberation, or a gnawing sense of being confined within a life that no longer resonates, then continue to pay close attention. There's a singular, compelling reason this energy has been intensifying within you, and I will unveil its exact nature later in this message. But first, it's imperative to grasp the significance of today's celestial event, for ignoring it isn't just about forfeiting an opportunity, it's about remaining trapped, while the universe is literally placing the keys to your freedom directly into your hands. Today, Mars and Uranus converge in a rare and powerful alignment at a critically decisive degree. Allow me to illustrate the cosmic landscape for you. Precisely at noon on April 8th, Mars, the planet synonymous with action, courage, and unyielding willpower, forms a perfect 60-degree angle with Uranus, the celestial harbinger of rebellion, sudden breakthroughs, and profound awakenings. This harmonious configuration is known in astrology as a sextile, and it is universally recognized as an aspect of potent opportunity. But here's where the plot thickens, becoming truly captivating. This is no ordinary sextile. Both Mars and Uranus are precisely positioned at 29 degrees and 6 minutes within their respective zodiac signs. For those familiar with astrological nuances, you understand that the 29th degree is famously dubbed the anaretic degrees, the final, critical, do or dies point of any zodiac sign. Envision it this way. Picture yourself in school, having dedicated an entire semester to mastering a subject. The 29th degree represents that monumental final exam. It's the climactic moment where every piece of knowledge you've absorbed, every lesson learned, every struggle overcome, every triumph celebrated, culminates in one definitive test. Pass it, and you ascend to a new level. Disregard it, and you remain stuck, destined to repeat the same grade. That is precisely the energetic crucible we face today. Mars stands at the absolute final degree of Pisces, the 12th and last sign of the zodiac, embodying dissolution, profound spirituality, and the art of letting go. Simultaneously, Uranus occupies the final degree of Taurus, the sign governing material security, physical resources, and steadfast, sometimes stubborn, stability. Both planets have journeyed through these signs for extended periods, months, even years. Mars has gracefully navigated the emotional depths of Pisces, learning to activate intuition over brute force. Uranus, since 2018, has been a revolutionary force in Taurus, systematically shaking up every aspect related to wealth, values, and our tangible world. And now, in their very last moments before transitioning into new signs, they connect in an emphatic declaration. It's now or never. The 29th degree doesn't politely ask, it resoundingly demands. Let me share a crucial insight about the 29th degree that often eludes understanding. It is not gentle. It possesses no patience. It offers no grace period for deliberation. The 29th degree earns its moniker, the degree of fate, for a profound reason. When a planet reaches this potent threshold, it carries an overwhelming, undeniable sense of urgency. It's akin to poised at the precipice of a high diving board, acutely aware you must leap, yet fear momentarily paralyzes you. Except in this cosmic scenario, the universe will not permit you to linger indefinitely. It will apply the necessary push. This degree catalyzes both crisis and culmination simultaneously. Everything that has been accumulating, every lingering unfinished task, every truth you've studiously avoided, all converge to a critical head. Procrastination is no longer an option. The comforting illusion of next month or when I'm ready is utterly stripped away by the 29th degree. But here lies the transformative flip side, the insight that alters everything. The 29th degree is also revered as the degree of the master. Because if you have diligently undertaken the inner work, if you have heeded the profound lessons, and if you possess the courage to embrace the leap, this degree bestows mastery upon you. It hands you the very keys to the kingdom. Today, both Mars and Uranus are precisely positioned at this exact pivotal point. Mars at 29 degrees Pisces articulates, "You have profoundly felt everything. You have intuitively understood everything. Now, the time has come to act decisively upon your knowing." And Uranus at 29 degrees Taurus declares, "You have discerned the fissures in your material reality. Now, the moment is ripe to break free." When these two formidable forces converge through a sextile, an aspect that inherently necessitates conscious activation, the universe is, in essence, presenting you with three distinct, profoundly powerful, and life-altering opportunities. However, they are accessible only if you are willing to perceive them and bold enough to seize them. Let's ground this in practicality. The foremost opportunity today profoundly impacts your material world, your career trajectory, your financial landscape, your physical resources, your modes of earning, and crucially, how you inherently value yourself. Uranus's transit through Taurus since 2018 has been a relentless force of revolution in this very domain. Perhaps you've already acutely felt its tremor. The archaic 9-to-5 grind no longer sustains. The conventional career ladder feels less like advancement and more like a restrictive cage. The once safe, stable job that promised security now merely suffocates. Meanwhile, Mars in Pisces has been diligently tutoring you to trust your deepest intuition, urging you to act from a place of spiritual resonance rather than pure egoic drive or external validation. Today, these two potent energies merge, and the specific opportunity they unveil is this: a sudden, often unexpected, opening to decisively break free from a restrictive financial or vocational predicament. This isn't a whimsical urge to impulsively abandon your job. This is intelligent rebellion. This is the universe bestowing upon you a flash of undeniable insight, a timely opportunity, a moment of crystalline clarity that illuminates the precise path to pivot your career or finances in perfect alignment with your deepest, most authentic values. Perhaps it manifests as an unsolicited job offer that appears out of thin air. It could be an investment concept that suddenly, irrefutably, makes perfect sense. It might be the surge of courage you've needed to finally launch that entrepreneurial venture you've nurtured in your dreams for years. Or, perhaps, it is simply the profound realization that you are not obligated to perpetuate what drains your vital energy. That, indeed, another way exists. Yet, here lies the critical caveat. This opportunity unequivocally demands action. The sextile does not hand you success on a silver platter, it merely extends the open door. You, and you alone, must choose to walk through it. And because both planets are positioned at the 29th degree, this window of opportunity is incredibly narrow, fleeting. This isn't an energy that patiently lingers for weeks. It is a flash, a spark, a pivotal moment. You either seize it or you observe it pass by. The second opportunity delves profoundly into your personal landscape. For many, this will resonate with an especially powerful and direct impact. Both Mars and Uranus inherently disdain restriction. They abhor conformity. They vehemently refuse to be caged. When these two cosmic forces synergize, they imbue you with the lightning strike of courage necessary to sever ties with whatever psychological, emotional, or spiritual constraints have been holding you captive. Perhaps you've engaged in people-pleasing for such an extended period that your authentic self has become obscured. Perhaps you've remained entrenched in a toxic relationship, paralyzed by the fear of solitude. Or you might have habitually concealed your true essence, conforming to external expectations, playing a diminished version of yourself to maintain the comfort of others. Mars in Pisces possesses a shadow aspect. It can manifest as passive aggression, excessive self-sacrifice, or becoming lost in the overwhelming fog of other people's emotions. However, when it powerfully connects with Uranus, that obscuring fog is instantly incinerated. Suddenly, your vision is unclouded. Suddenly, you possess the unshakable nerve to articulate what absolutely needs to be said. Suddenly, you are prepared to risk the inherent discomfort of authentic expression because the act of maintaining a facade has become far more agonizing than embracing your genuine self. This is the unparalleled opportunity to reclaim yourself, to cease apologizing for your very being, to establish boundaries without the burden of guilt, to decisively walk away from situations that diminish your spirit, and to articulate your truth, even if it causes discomfort for others. And here's a truth rarely spoken. When you take this courageous step, when you fully embrace your authentic power, some individuals will inevitably recede from your life. And that is perfectly acceptable, for those who truly belong will remain, and new connections, individuals who genuinely resonate with the real you, will inevitably emerge. Today's potent energy is gifting you the courage to initiate this profound shift, but you must be willing to act upon it. The third opportunity operates on a significantly grander scale, transcending the individual. This isn't solely about your personal journey, it concerns humanity as a whole. Uranus governs technology, groundbreaking innovation, sudden scientific advancements, and revolutionary ideas. Mars, conversely, provides the kinetic drive and assertive impulse to implement these concepts. Today, as these two planets align, we're discussing not merely personal breakthroughs but significant collective shifts. On a practical, mundane level, today and the surrounding days could usher in sudden technological innovations, unexpected solutions to deeply entrenched problems, or rapid, transformative shifts in how we communicate, conduct trade, or structure our society. But on a personal level, this is your unparalleled opportunity to actively participate in that larger societal shift. Perhaps an unconventional idea has been fermenting in your mind, something that defies existing norms. Today's energy provides both the courage and the clarity to manifest it in the world. This is the essence of smart risk. It's not about igniting chaos or indiscriminately dismantling everything. It's about discerning a critical void within a system and possessing the sheer audacity to decisively fill it. It's about boldly pitching that unorthodox concept. It's about unwavering trust in your unique vision, even when others have yet to perceive its potential. Remember, every monumental innovation throughout history began with one audacious individual willing to act on an idea that, at the time, seemed utterly preposterous. Today's alignment ignites that initial spark. The pivotal question remains: will you act upon it? What makes today different from every other day? You might be pondering, okay, but planetary alignments are a regular occurrence. Why is this specific one so profoundly special? An excellent and valid question. And here, precisely, is the answer. Timing. Today's significance isn't solely confined to the Mars-Uranus sextile itself. It's profoundly amplified by what transpires immediately afterward. Tomorrow, April 9th, just 27 short hours after the exact sextile peaks, Mars departs Pisces and makes its powerful ingress into Aries. And this, unequivocally, is monumental. Aries is Mars's home sign, its natural domain. It is where Mars operates at its strongest, most direct, and most potent capacity. When Mars enters Aries, it's akin to a seasoned warrior returning to their ancestral home after a grueling, extensive journey. The characteristic hesitation of Pisces evaporates completely. The fog clears, and suddenly, you're imbued with the raw, unadulterated drive and executive force to implement whatever breakthrough insight or opportunity you received on April 8th. So, consider the sequence. Today, the universe presents you with the undeniable opportunity. The very next day, the universe provides the pure, unadulterated fuel to act upon it. This symbiotic timing is why this moment is so critically important. This is why you simply cannot afford to ignore or sleep on this profound energy. And then, just 2 weeks later, on April 25th, Uranus gracefully exits Taurus and embarks upon its journey into Gemini, initiating a transformative 7-year cycle of profound intellectual, communicative, and technological revolution. Everything is accelerating. Everything is rapidly shifting. And today, April 8th, serves as the pivotal launchpad for this cascading transformation. Remember, when I said there's a reason you've been feeling restless, at the outset of this message, I mentioned that if you've been feeling restless, stuck, or as if something deep within you is screaming for liberation, there's a specific, underlying reason. Well, here it is. You've been unconsciously absorbing and responding to the escalating buildup of this very energy for weeks, perhaps even for months. Mars has been deliberately traversing the final degrees of Pisces, meticulously dissolving your old identity and clearing away accumulated emotional debris. Uranus, in parallel, has been preparing its exit from Taurus, shaking loose the last vestiges of any false security you might have clung to in your life. Your soul innately recognizes that significant change is imminent. Your intuition has been acutely intercepting these cosmic signals, even if your conscious mind hasn't fully deciphered them. That profound restlessness you've been experiencing, that's not anxiety. That is anticipation. That is your higher self preparing itself for the colossal leap ahead. And today, the universe offers its unequivocal green light. But here's what you need to know about sextiles, a candid truth. I must be completely forthright and honest with you about something crucial. The sextile aspect is indeed celebrated as an aspect of opportunity. However, here's the often overlooked catch. It doesn't perform the work for you. Unlike a trine, which often seems to simply drop blessings into your lap, whether you're paying attention or not, a sextile fundamentally demands conscious participation. It's as if the universe is graciously holding open a magnificent door. But you, and only you, must make the conscious choice to walk through it. This means today's potent energy will not force change upon you. It will not drag you kicking and screaming into a new reality. Instead, it will simply make the pathway undeniably available. It will remove the pre-existing obstacles. It will imbue you with the clarity and the courage required. But the crucial first step, the act of stepping forward, rests entirely with you. This is precisely why so many individuals inadvertently miss these profound opportunities. They sense the powerful energy. They perceive something significant, shifting. Yet, they hesitate. They convince themselves they'll act on it later. They wait for more confirmations, more unambiguous signs, more absolute certainty. and by the time they finally feel ready, the fleeting window of opportunity has irrevocably closed. Do not allow yourself to be that person. For those among you who yearn to delve even deeper, there exists a profound layer of symbolism that renders this alignment even more significant. In the esoteric practice of Sabian symbols, every single degree of the zodiac is associated with a poetic image that unveils the spiritual essence of that degree. And because both Mars and Uranus are precisely at the 29th degree, we are, in fact, examining the symbols corresponding to the 30th degree of their respective signs. For Mars at Pisces 30, the symbol depicts a boy idealizing a great stone face, and as he grows up, begins to look like it. This symbol eloquently speaks to the profound power of visualization and aspiration. It encapsulates the truth that what we consistently hold in our minds, what we idealize, what we fervently aspire to become, we ultimately and inevitably manifest. Mars at this specific degree is unequivocally stating that the actions you choose to undertake today must be in perfect alignment with your absolute highest vision of yourself. Not the person you believe you should be, nor the person others want you to be, but the most radiant, ideal version of yourself that resides vividly in your imagination. For Uranus at Taurus 30, the symbol reveals a peacock parading on the terrace of an old castle. This image powerfully embodies the essence of authentic, unapologetic display. The peacock, in its splendor, does not conceal its vibrant colors. It does not shrink or diminish itself to accommodate the comfort of others. It parades boldly, beautifully, and without apology. Uranus at this degree is asserting that the time has come to cease hiding your unique gifts, your inherent value, your unparalleled uniqueness. It is time to show up as your complete, authentic self, even if this vibrant display disrupts the traditional structures, the old castle, that surrounds you. When these two potent symbols are interwoven, the message crystallizes with undeniable clarity. Today is the pivotal day when your deeply held internal ideal is poised to manifest as your external reality. It is the moment when the vision you have harbored in secret finally garners the courage to boldly parade itself within the tangible, material world. Let's now discuss what lies immediately ahead, because this surge of energy doesn't simply dissipate after April 8th. As I previously mentioned, Mars makes its powerful ingress into Aries on April 9th. And when that monumental shift occurs, you will feel an undeniable surge. Suddenly, the intuitive knowing cultivated in Pisces transforms into decisive, unwavering action. The metaphorical fog lifts, all hesitation vanishes, and you will be imbued with the raw, unfiltered drive to move forward. But here is where the intensity further amplifies. In the middle of April, Mars will form crucial conjunctions, first with Neptune around April 13th, and then with Saturn around April 19th. These planetary aspects represent profound tests. Neptune will rigorously evaluate whether your breakthrough is genuinely rooted in truth or merely an illusion. Saturn, in turn, will assess whether your newfound path is truly sustainable or merely a transient flash of inspiration. However, if your actions on April 8th were authentically aligned, if they emanated from your soul's deepest truth, you will undoubtedly pass these tests, and what emerges on the other side will be enduring and real. And then, on April 25th, Uranus officially enters Gemini, marking the commencement of a transformative 7-year cycle of mental, communicative, and technological revolution. The breakthroughs you experience today are meticulously preparing you for that massive, impending shift. In essence, today is not an isolated event. It is the critical first domino in an intricate cascade of transformation that will unfold over the subsequent months and years. The universe is handing you the keys. Will you turn them? Here's the essential bottom line. Today, April 8th, 2026, The universe is presenting you with three profound and fearless opportunities. A radical, perhaps sudden, breakthrough in your career, finances, or overall material reality. The unwavering courage to break free from toxic patterns and reclaim your authentic, true self. The powerful spark of innovation that empowers you to contribute meaningfully to collective human progress. However, these potent opportunities will not forcefully impose themselves upon you. They will not loudly proclaim their presence. They will not beg for your attention. They will simply manifest as a flash of brilliant insight, an unexpected opening, a moment of undeniable clarity, or a sudden, overwhelming surge of courage. And when that pivotal moment arrives, you will be faced with a critical choice. You can either seize it with conviction, or you can allow it to quietly pass by. The 29th degree does not patiently wait. It does not offer second chances. It demands an immediate decision right now. So, today, pay acute attention. Notice what subtly or overtly reveals itself. Trust your deepest intuition. And when the opportunity unequivocally presents itself, act decisively. Because when Mars enters Aries tomorrow, you will possess the precise fuel needed to build upon whatever you initiate today. And when Uranus enters Gemini in just 2 weeks, you will be riding the crest of a brand new era. But every transformative bit of it, begins with what you choose to do today. The universe is extending the keys. The door stands open. The pathway is clear. The only remaining question is, will you walk through it? If you're still watching, I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your dedicated attention. Should you have enjoyed this content and wish to receive more insights, please consider clicking the subscribe button below. Your support is profoundly appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments section. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.